Hi guys, so I just want to make a quick video about the importance of being alert and sober-minded. So I feel like the Lord has given me a revelation about why it's been so hard to seek Him, to spend time with Him, to feel Him, to be consistent, and things like that. I know that we've all been hearing about like what's happening in Israel and the war, and it reminded me of the verse Matthew 24:6. And it says, "And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for this must take place, but the end is not yet." I personally believe that the end is near, and that this is Jesus's last grace period. Like, he's truly giving people time to seek Him and to repent, because the evidence is right in front of us. You know what I mean? There are so many events that are taking place that are biblical to the end times. The question right now is, how many more warnings do we need to truly seek Him, to truly go after Him, to be serious with our walk, to be consistent, to be obedient? There are so many people right now sending out messages. Like, I see so many prophetic messages like every single day talking about the war and what's going on, messages like this saying that the Lord's coming. But it's not something for us to fear. We shouldn't harden our hearts towards it, because I know that it can be scary, because you're like, oh, that's real serious. I kind of want to run from that. But it's not something for us to be scared of. It's just the Lord warning us about what's to come. He's going to warn His children, you know what I mean? Just take to heart what He's saying and change, because you have time right now to change. Okay, 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says, for the Spirit of God does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. Okay, we're gonna have peace through His word, love through His word. He's doing this because He loves us. He would not warn us if He did not love us. You know what I mean? I got the title of this one is in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, and it says, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour." It is very important for us to be alert and of sober mind. We need to be aware of what's going on. We need to be in our word. We need to be in communion with God. We need to be in consistent prayer. You know what I mean? We have to have the minds of Christ right now so that we can discern what's happening and be prepared. Okay, so we all know we do not know the day or the hour, which means we should always seek Him with our whole hearts. You know what I mean? If you don't know when something's going to happen, you should always be prepared, and that's the whole point. So let this be your sign to turn back towards God fully, not just like lukewarmly, not just halfway. Turn back to Him fully. And if you haven't turned to Him at all, let this be the first time that you turn to Him. Okay? And be of sober mind so that you can discern and understand the events that are unfolding. Remember that everlasting love does not equal everlasting grace. Jesus can love you with His whole heart, and that grace can run out. You know what I mean? Just because He loves you so infinitely does not mean that that grace is infinite. He never promised us that He would continue to have grace for us after we continue to sin against Him. I read this verse the other day that was like, if you continue to sin knowing like the good word, there is no more sin offering for you, right? Jesus is our sin offering. And since we have knowledge of the truth, when we continue to sin willfully, knowing the truth, Jesus is no longer our intercessor. You know what I mean? He's no longer the thing that protects us from that judgment, because we're doing it by our own will. So let's stop sinning willfully. Let's get our lives together. I know, me included. I'm not talking about like anybody else. You know what I mean? I mean me as well. I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, my whole life is together, because the Lord clocked my tea with this word. But again, everlasting love does not equal everlasting grace. Do not abuse His grace. Lately, I have been abusing His grace. I don't know. I feel like I haven't been truly honest with Him, truly sit with Him, but we're fixing that right now. This is your sign to fix it right now. Okay, please stop playing around with Jesus. I know I need to stop playing around with Jesus. Let's all stop playing around with Jesus. And yeah, I hope this video helped somebody. You guys, let's get serious.